So you've already taken a look a little bit around the course and gotten a feel for what this course is and how this online course will work. I wanted to give you a quick introduction just to who I am. Now you may think, well, it's an online course, like I don't care, I'm never going to see you. You may never see me in person, but you're going to see my face everywhere. I try to make this course look and feel as much as an in-person course. At least that's the way I learned, and my mom, who has taken many online courses, kind of gave me that feedback. She likes feeling like she's part of an actual classroom. So you're going to see my face on lecture videos, you might see random pictures. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I did my undergraduate degree in biology at Radford University, which is down in Virginia. I focused on environmental biology, which is the same as this course. This is a picture of me. We used to do controlled burns in a forest nearby. I then went to grad school at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, and I got my master's degree in marine biology. I stopped at a master's. I do not have a PhD. You can call me Dr. Newtoff if you feel like it, but I did not work that hard. So I got my master's degree. I studied pelicans, which is what I'm holding there. That's a baby pelican. And I was looking at mercury accumulation. So although my thesis was on pelicans and focused on marine biology, it was really in environmental biology. So my background is environmental biology, which is why I really enjoy this course. Some random other facts about me. So I used to work at NASA. I worked at NASA for about a year, and I used to run a program there. And essentially what we did is we took information about Earth. So we have about 20 or so satellites that circle Earth looking at different imagery, looking at soil cover, looking at vegetation, ocean temperature, air temperature, etc. And we use that information to answer problems. The reason I mention this is because everyone looks at me and says I'm really young and no one takes me seriously, but I've actually worked jobs before. I also worked at MC part-time for about a year before my full-time position, and I used to teach at Prince George Community College. This is my first time teaching online, but I have taught this course before. And as I said before, my mom is your and my greatest tool for this online class. I'm asking her questions about everything. She's taken half of her coursework online. So she's helping me in designing this course. I've also been in a Flashmob before in Gaithersburg. So there's me. We were dancing to a Katy Perry song, but it was some charity event, and yeah, that was fun. And then finally, I love to travel. Very recently, I actually just moved from China. I lived in China for about 6 months. This is some of my students. I was teaching in a high school. It was completely English teaching, but I was teaching science. I was teaching biology as well as physical science. And related to travel, I've traveled quite a few places. This is at the Guinness Factory in Ireland. And yeah, so if you like traveling and you want tips of places to go or what do you need to do or anything, just let me know. Or if you've traveled, be sure to share that in the discussion board. And again, if you need me at any time, please feel free to contact me.